The risk of infection is a constant threat for both residents and staff in long-term care facilities. Zoono USA is looking to revolutionise how we deal with germs through their innovative technology and solutions available to healthcare administrators.
Germs, bacteria are everywhere, on our hands, our computer keyboards, our cell phones. Now, imagine a product effective enough for healthcare facilities, staff, and their residents that's easy to apply and protects for up to 24 hours on hands and up to 30 days on surfaces. Introducing Zoono, the antimicrobial nanotechnology sanitizer.
It coats a surface with the bacteriostatic, fungostatic barrier that inhibits any germs that might land on that surface from colonizing and growing and becoming another source of reinfection.
How does it work?
It uses physics to kill the germs as opposed to chemistry. You can't build up a tolerance to this.
Tom French is the CEO of Zoono USA, a New Zealand-based company that's now entering the U.S. market with its Zoono line of innovative antimicrobial products.
It is now not toxic, it's not caustic, it's not inflammable, and it has a range of applications that humans can use and people can use.
Think tiny molecular spikes on surfaces, on the skin, or even clothing, actively killing germs at the molecular level for extended periods of time. Unlike regular disinfectants that use alcohol to dehydrate and kill germs that only work while they're wet, Zoono is a water-based formula, and it lasts hundreds of times longer than traditional sanitizers.
I can see, moms with children going to school and athletes who play on AstroTurf. It could be locker rooms, it could be workout facilities, it could be cruise ships, airplanes.
And best of all, care facilities, where traditional cleaners, together with UV rays of light, were the industry standard. The technology of Zoono can now be used to kill germs and bacteria at the molecular level, perfect for a sterile environment where sanitation can spell life or death.
So anywhere that there are those issues, they will be the best customers.
We're all in a war against germs and infection. Hospitals, schools, daycare centers, long-term care facilities all need specialized sanitation, but Zoono does it differently.
Once I saw this, I was hooked.
Dr. Joe Clemente is a private practice physician in Middletown, New Jersey, and in 25 years of medicine says he's never seen anything like Zoono. But ever the skeptic, he conducted several of his own tests.
We put the Zoono on, and we did the bacteria counts, which went down drastically, and then we came back in a month and did it again, and they still were down low. So I said, there's got to be something to this.
He's now using it daily in his own lab and exam rooms, on all his equipment and computers, preserving the state of hygiene in this heavily used healthcare setting where it's needed most. And that includes using Zoono on his hands and those of his staff. No more washing multiple times a day.
Imagine making rounds in a hospital and you have to see 20 patients. You've got to at least do it 20 times. How many people remember to do it 20 times?
And hands are just one application. Zoono can be applied through a fogger, aerating a level of protection on surfaces with a safe, gentle mist.
So by fogging it, you essentially coat the entire room. We're talking walls, ceilings, ledges, anywhere in the room.
Andy Alexander is the Chief Scientific Officer at Zoono USA and says the product's signature feature is that it works after it's dry.
This is very unique because traditional disinfectant products clean very, very well when they're wet and they dry, and then any remaining microbes quickly regrow, contaminate the surface, and then the next person that touches that get exposed.
And the science of Zoono proves it. Bacterial counts decline using the Zoono molecule, which works to break up a bacteria's cell membrane. And the cost? You can count it by the day.
It may be a little more expensive than using the initial alcohol, but now if you have the place covered for days and weeks and you don't have to reapply every half hour or every time you have to clean a room, the cost goes down dramatically.
And that's the goal of Zoono, a more effective, long-lasting disinfectant that everyone can use anywhere, changing the game of fighting germs one spray at a time. In Middletown, New Jersey, I'm Derek Dennis.